friend na omra we enche acha 9 a.m. now abe installation Richard Bibia e di account ho e ofie ona bibia so ayekama e di amount 0200 050848 0200 050848 bash digital satellite the number and me day atu dwane ano pay e wo eye dwumadie no eso na me kwam tie na FA Cup ni me adi nkomo ho enra round of 64 games etoja e wo MTN FA Cup no emu na the tie say results no say and after games na no so etumi ayeye the tie say timani din eji bibia ni Gold Stars etwa Baseke Holy Stars ekosho mo ekabako womo entumi antisaka no Vision FC tifie atwam the visa last year no mo ye semi finalist womo ekosho Vision ekabako Vision entumi ante afa Great Ambition any Asanska FC ensu game no ende 1-0 for Asanska FC and a Police National etifie etwa Mysterious Ebusia Dwarfs ekabako a womo so entumi ante Heart of Folk Pobimai Wamutifie Yaka game no onsam kakracho True Life a Division 2 side yaka say a feeder club to Port City board Division 1 Zone 3 enti Port City omo nkwada team no board Division 2 and I know omo che has omo ho adwuma na after game nim sempi NS ye be running nyinam na yedi ehon komo but the kan kra no sameyan kona coach Ali Adi Muhammad Bashir Oye True Life FC one head coach or say draw the buyer and we catch any boys and say has team na osi show mo na osi wa show mo ne maybe before the game coach no akani nyina yentin some of atuga.
Immediately when the draw came, I told them that, hey, Charlie, Heart of Folk is a beating club. We have to beat them. I've seen Heart of Folk play several times, and I see the holes that we can pass through and beat Heart of Folk. So I told them, this is the way we'll go. This is the game plan. So, but they are very good. I told them that Omoya is starting 11 players, but I told them that this match I'm reserving you so that to come just last 20 minutes of the game to win, to do the damage for me. And also so nearby, Matacho will say, I want to know, and yet they can't fight with them. So they always say, they will chase them wherever. So Omoneno Abre there, let me job, but now I consider damage.
Yes, Muhammad Bashir Ninsem and on Oyena or say, or no, they are a type of coach bia or impose on players. Name of transfer be encourage you more because I see Ghanaian player no bar. That you not done so then so 2 years away coach you say now when you bring here the Amazania. Let me say I say me other did you or impose your house players in this one into Muhammad Bashir.
Me a type of coach, I don't impose things on players. I just encourage them. Maybe I know me who say True Life materials for Mokitano. They are good, but currently Ghanaian player and an African player, particularly in the mind already because share coaches baby. So when I came, I told them that yes, I'm not here to change anything for them. But they are all born. They said they are all born. That means they are ever bow. So that I'm a sister who be ever to my bow. Because when you look at the team, Krampo, may you see defenders, Kwana, the ball matches, midfielders, attackers. The best my banana is striker, they are 2-5. No, Boaman. The best my for say, no, Boaman. Like today's match, I always use only one defender. The Omokanin in Omoya midfielders, only one defender to win the game. So the rest all they are just midfielders and then attackers. I convert them to different positions and then I told them they can do it where you're supposed to be playing, not where you choose for yourself. I did the Domia.
True Life as FC coach, you know, say, or you see one defender, or more no more boy, no I'm call park and it's move when you are midfielders on Quada. No catch on say, Hasano, Muntimini or Montin, what is into Munuso Ageneno, Namun papa and a Wekimano. Now, House of Voka Chita for no call, Pobima and Rano, and Tesuko Pa or Mote, and the Agu coach, you know, any players and so Yasem Ketwan, some say, and supporters, you know, Eddie Etuga.
On first 11, only division 2, only division 3 crown about every cup, Africa, and a leg in Africa. It's what you J Lega, GFA Cup. Well, first 11, no really, no call baby. Too sure, only second team, second team, I drop senior players in. I feel we are the only senior players in the bar. Senior players, somebody has said, we see coaching on Amiasha, complacency, coaching on Amiasha. I will move, I am told to do. Master has to fuck now, when I move as one to say, what shall have to book senior team to Continental Club Masters, Jesse. No one but you only 2 like second division team. And they was our money hours and play. Now, coaching I can't trust a couple. Coaching I can't know. Master, your match to be on my coaching Numuka was all winning. Your match to be on coaching Numuka was all winning. Your players know I'm not come home. No couple league and so I FA Cup so second division teams are and so I hear none of system for my football assisting help coaching war me that can play and that can play and what me me see you are second division team better class yeah who's who here what for coaching for me a capital for me coaches you I swear me a capital by profession me my babo I enter know what I'm saying what one yeah with several coaches yeah who with that tactical play but where the most why one mission uncle the most west Zuku one mission
how to folk how supporters no any bria woman de eku eye team no so and me ba no ma be di has in common but yenko other games are a so na Nanajiman head coach at my vision FC Achom the visa Eshane Kabakwa Omo and to me ante Nanajiman so a very disappointed nano any team no man show up sa gamer woman Achom the visa boy and or say near money be of football ma do time be a dwene ho a on sheda ante because kwanya na nkopɛ so de Achom the visa efa so eno no wanya omo esa ewo game no emuntino bana yate Nanaji my voice no edi amaba maminya we wakra to okay yenti yewi ana yaba has nkomo no so na yedi nkomo ewo.
Very disappointed. We didn't show up at all. Whatever that we did at training this week couldn't bring it to bear. We have to go back, talk to the boys, find out, give some questions out and find out some answers. But today was a very, very bad day. Technically, our boys failed.
Radio on Facebook, Oyerepa TV Ghana on Facebook, Oyerepa TV on Facebook, Oyerepa Radio on Facebook, Boss Player. Nti ho nyina akwa eda ho obenya biahwe afi Oyerepa TV no so na Oyerepa 100.7 ho nyina Boss Player eda ho akwa obenya biatimati no ahwe bi.
Okay, yo so look yate so wa dance here so I ebusana.
Was your dance?
All right, okay. Yate. Yeah, okay, enti Lionel Messi kasa.
Nigeria ko ye.
Okaba World Cup.
Nigeria ye juma.
Mate. Okaba World Cup wansem say World Cup ne jeno the heading. It's so easy. Yeah. It was 6-7 matches in the World Cup and Messi can be changing background. Say World Cup is not easy to win. Barca have not decided whether they will sign Marcus Rashford permanently. They know that his defensive effort is not the best and his salary is also high. I
would say also so I'm consider some aspects of his game, no.
Lami Yamal, you'll be defensive.
You know, they say so now.
You know, Emery never said Bonabas was his intensity and problem solving have driven Aston Villa from an early crisis to the Premier League top 3. So who say Baba Mu Yesiana is Arsenal in the background or board? Oh. So who did you? Na Arsenal I don't know match. I don't know. But okay. Enzo Maresca or don't know ding na. I didn't part time but we Leeds and 3-1. But some see players you do baby. Look at the goal at a point and Chelsea and Yabriom Nyakometi. Na defender and the ball na or the checkwa. Because I'm the 10-man boy, defenders not brain, also the rubber.
Boss, we. Enzo Maresca there, on your coach for big club, or your coach for smaller club.
And then now one of us.
Oh yeah, dear. but coach for Onisa mentality of a big
Emmanuel Petizo Casafa Barcelona home. The Napoli Antonio Conte insists that the team that deserved it the most went through a Coppa Italia quarter final after an interminable penalty shootout against Cagliari. Okay, Thiago Silva's intention to spend 6 months in Europe, with Milan being his preferred destination. We and near kick home and then Premier League matches of course on there more so and then to the weekend and other things.
Yes.
Real Madrid so I said 3-0 against a very weak Atletico Bilbao side. Now the dear Kwana how team now must say okay. So yeah back Ghana so House of Oga out again at the round of 64.
Yes.
Team need the same. True Life FC. True AFC and Academy. True Life FC. Omway. Tema. Positive on that team back we count. Never know to say answer.
Was a modern ball.
Was a team say
we are drawn no money so mbese across of nampo omawie house no omu hia kotoko
house supporters no both and almost say the performance was unacceptable, insisting that the club of house's teacher should never lose to a lower side. Some fans openly questioned the competence of Didi Dramani technically, suggesting that the coach is not good enough to handle the demands of the club. Hey, I'm the Didi good enough.
Supporters here. Some supporters here.
Hey,
they need a result.
Hearts are unhappy with the team selection made by the head coach and the management. Now, one more do boy. That one more here. I will ask one. And then has players. So are they saying that T into a third or second choice player of Hearts of Oak? What do you motivate to?
Some Busano.
So let me some. When I will teach him. Say you register as a Hearts of Oak. You are registered as a Oak player. What do you mean any division 2 ni mobile?
Also Timbo.
And that's also on Pamon over division 2 where we more True Life one place in Bibebo. Anyway. Kotoko have resolved to sanctions on players. Ben they send me a player obey.
Team manager no way.
Vision FC head coach me I invite me member.
Team manager no.
Nana Kwajima so say we're disappointed. They've also been taken out by a Trump device. Okay, round of season. Mba na fe ombe cheche sa and some more na.
Boss, people must do their work. People must do their work.
What's this saying?
Semi kotoko media na. Come pam team manager there.
You are to chase sign.
Boss.
That being gaza kotoko audiana chase sign. What's it be our year juma?
Me juma na say.
Me. Titi gaza be ya fast the party to do kotoko. Koto de be na audia.
Senka.
Na be den anu wa. Koto ke kokoti.
Say me me sumo kotoko sisi ase bia me management member
there udipa
bia boss enka team manager come pam ne
I ready ni tie asema mo adanse
team manager
but mo adanse Solomon adanse
me I trust my producers team manager boss team manager onu players too kwan na say in the hotel na team manager me a preview to team manager bia makoda hotel bia always this is how my team in that hotel am sisan hotel no nti omo sisan hotel ma ukoda baby na makoda baby no u players wet man hwo so e ma players ni sebe ba si bra for ma ko hotel sabe o se
9:53 candle and magic drinking water sense you na ne be no na ama bibia ye kama candle de ye alkaline water so lo ba bi dia dance ni bi account 9:53
yes anawa
Assembly Baba can be an only time no more. And Yanko Straight.
That is play. And I'll pay Yamamu special good morning, BM. Na Yamamu Kwaba, Oyerepa 100.7 FM live on Oyerepa TV. Yekonko Funkroso and somewhere Edi Adencheche Mumfumpa on Ko Funkroso and the Honsam up to Wanim Seredebia Mekano and some no doso. Nemo dear Disefata Sa Uche. Na utie ena yede asum wo ketekete man polibi ena akan so yanom akabuno pa anopai ya confirm nunu nyina ama wo on your TV on your radio high sense womadama geren sam eba boshaba electricals anafe promise eba womenyina ka obi ena geren sam no esumo ena anopai mesase afi 2026 FIFA World Cup all 2026 FIFA World Cup stadiums, USA, Canada, Mexico, venues, ya explaining into details and pay a report TV no so enjoy video no be on some iconic stadiums Saudwa and no war United States of America, Canada, Mexico, Nina, ya de tusna fe wa enjoy video no emra mede atuam 16 hot cities and abe hosti the 2026 FIFA World Cup on mienu ewo Canada miensam ewo Mexico 11 ewo United States and afe ukomwa na yese anyame ko ye ade ama America for amwo 11 na say and tournament ebeshase June 11 to 27th na group stages and I'm here to no June 11 to 27 June 2025 group stages run of 32 28 to July 3rd and round of 16 July 4th to July 7th quarterfinals July 9th to 11th and a semi-final July 14th to 15th now third place of bronze final July 18th final July 19th and 2026 FIFA World Cup you don't some to anime award to my Lionel Messi Osika Owene World Cup no masa edne World Cup must be a prepare and na wabam enti sa kwa kobom World Cup na owenia edne papa sa obawenem the World Cup ononom the ohwenim and sa 2022 FIFA World Cup womujeyanom Argentina besa troso biem na fe amasan aje Leo Messi or say Ochanim na Argentina they say and Kodabia Bekawa Bona Nico Pass Julian Alvarez Ebona Elsrum enti Niama Amoye our 2022 FIFA World Cup na fi mo na top 10 players abusiam ama rank for the 2026 FIFA World Cup Kylian Mbappe and Edikai Ellen Haaland Lamine Yamal Harry Kane Pedri Jude Bellingham Vinicius Junior Lionel Messi Kevin De Bruyne and after Donnarumma women and some top players abusiam ambeko 2026 FIFA World Cup ya rank Rio Ferdinand Otram fiata na onisa Otram dakese ema womu do football sunset 2026 FIFA World Cup draw ebetimi atodwam na legend Rio Ferdinand onom ana ability the award ya donsem etu anim enne anopay na Neymar dos Santos Junior onim semra onya hat-trick Emma Santos na Neymar onya hat-trick ni wie nom on so contract ente na bana wie ye e Santos no team bi no adim komo se Neymar dos Santos Junior bra be aduma famu na na ochem se se said na adwin na e Santos so na adwin bia any team bia so now after winning the Copa Libertadores our weekend Luis Felipe, that is Felipe Luis Kesmiski, to say, why win the Brazilian league title with Flamengo. He said, Koye, Emma Oruan just 14 months, while winning 5 trophies, and I pay Ukomwa. Now, it's a name of Koye at the Emma Felipe Luis. Now, on some, I don't know, a member of Spain, and I pay Yanin Kobom, Spain, and I pay, and Ra, Barriano, a Bugum, Ninginam, and Sa, Athletic Club, Bebao, Tifie, Emma Rema, Kobona, a cat me and some went to me and to be a Eduardo Camavinga, and the man who just can't stop scoring, Kylian Mbappe, Latin, Onya 2 goals, Emma Timnum, Yabacha, Kylian Mbappe, Gosa, Onyano, Enra, at the Etia Athletic Club, Bebao, and a pay on Oyerepa TV, no some, Yete Atuso, Thibaut Courtois, or say insulter, supporters, Dubia, Amonte Emma Vininum. Akaumbi and yana orea tisa or si player bianiwa or jampet sona or si akain na supporters ye adhere to a streamer nakuma entimi emaso Chabi Alonso trene Emma Madrid or say enra a collective effort of bomb the players no enyina abaso especially Kylian Mbappe Latin Koya of first one Banyani goals Emma Madrid enra nani etimi aso or see the combination between Kylian Mbappe and Vinicius Junior enra na a super continuous improvement nesebia ene Madrid asemiensa watchna na Madrid edibabo logo de be matrama kwensem I was a consistency etimi ayaduma the performance was very good and Chabi Alonso nensema oti etujam na Madrid ebuso reporter yensaka chese Fiorentino Perez obeka Negrera era no wa falling in seminar at the Akoma FIFA abusuam enche FIFA and so at the founders babonte Chabi Alonso enra after say Athletic Club Bilbao ekamiensa omantimi antimi in some way and on the tuja.
Good afternoon. It was an important game. Of course, we wanted to break the negative run, but we came in with the necessary calm and preparation, and I think the team played a very, very complete match. The full 90 minutes, very focused, hardly conceding anything. The first half we played really well, created many chances, and it was probably the most well-rounded game we've played this season, in a demanding stadium, in an important moment. We'll take it with calm, and now we have to keep going.
Yes, Kylian is in a very good moment, right? Today he scored 2 goals again, 2 great goals, and his movement and connection with Vinny were excellent. The team went out from the first minute.
Just look at the second goal. Babia Kylian Mbappe jina na bullet. Say, come players in a single season calendar. I must say more goals. I say Kylian Mbappe. Say I don't know dumna afi about breaking records nubere. Uretie say that line up Messi in 2012 calendar year no as 91 goals. Cristiano Ronaldo 2013 69 goals. Robert Lewandowski 2021 69 goals. Cristiano Ronaldo 2014 63 goals. Cristiano Ronaldo 2012 in a calendar year as 61 goals. 2025 Kylian Mbappe as 60 goals, still counting. 80 most goals in a calendar year. 21st century there and mete ama anopay Marcus Rashford sir obey permanent player ama Barcelona anansa onya permanent player Emma FC Barcelona the abete HMC 1 as a coaching staff and technical team no omo issues kakra ekwanya Marcus Rashford faso ba chire ebe defend afena katua ogenom and also another factor ningina akamba factors Barca edwe ho and some pona deal nom se ombe permanent amatimi ayan permanent Emmanuel Petit I say Barcelona mo kona ohuni sisiano ebetima compete for the Spanish Primera División Santander. Namum Champions League day. Nadia say I'm betting a competiate. Now, remember England now fe yenim come our England and pay Unai Emery a sick crisis there a buy. Namum ama solve the crisis no. He say Aston Villa a bar who the intensity and a choir the manterum a first so is a kind our pretty so ono as a manager are you happy with performance a manterum a day John Terry me friend JT for short John Terry for long I say Ukraine he can never be happy a son says who timine bansa ebo now shadow or the emerante edu and as na marante dubako ebo 1-1 na obe Leeds United afi omunye bibi sronkumbia na obe bo seya enye fe bo obe kase marante nya ready so mebo the ball chiche opponent adabaraka yemfa wey and win titles and ayo John Terry ninseba oti etuga guy novel and atuga se enokre niema hetam koye emfa Chelsea Jenan so afi 2025-2026 said Ethiopia Chelsea ebetimi about top 4 guy novel dem I don't know, but I can't say what show. Sir Jean-Philippe Mateta of Crystal Palace Forum at the Adoma Tonoso, Sir Amo Tono, na Demetim, Etem Sir English Premier League slide, and no be, and our first Serie A clubs, and no be, Etim Commander Amansam, and I can Jean-Philippe Mateta, and a slot, I say, Ukrainian Sunderland, the forum. A difficult sa obe break amu defense no amu defend ye na onu de onya happy officer na osenka the team no ayam more than the enra wo den de no adan na oyi kodi Gakpo efimu in the first half na o say officer in the first half no na kodi Gakpo struggle kaka to find the moment ni na can be and man you know etin efim Jamie Redknapp ade atuga say Alexander Isak na ohunu last season na Alexander Isak masa ojange mwa uni presence confidence bibia ayo juma dabi say onhu sa striker bi enye sa Alexander Isak no na ohunu no na Anfield hasn't lost its fear factor. Man for say there oko Anfield sa esuro na ewo Anfield say obi ko Anfield osuro no and a slot osema mo say sa hunu ani obi mu da bi emu lusu sa fear factor na ewo Anfield no.
No, not Anfield, for sure. But it's clear that teams that play us now think they can get a result. Not only think, because that's been shown this season. And even in the games we've won, I think there also we fueled the confidence for other teams. Like there's something possible, because the wins we had in the beginning of the season weren't easy ones as well. I don't completely agree with you that they grew into the game, because I think throughout the whole second half there was only one team that had the ball and only one team that was playing on their.
Na Mikel Arteta etrene ema Arsenal enra Arsenal ewine against Brentford na ose Ben White performance against Brentford personally I am very happy with him na football enye de bia na obenya de ope na say no kra no bo etobenya akwanya wei na odasa motimbo na dia I am happy na also complaining about fixes Mikel Arteta I say Amalusu Gabriel Magalhaes true injury. After William Saliba out, Christian Mosquera and so out with Pram. Now ono de sen company for betia and kasede on the faces no bosunum amayukimu kakra owie Ochechemum Koya Faso Edin Kudim our Brentford so I come you know Bukayo Saka and 90+ minute goal at the Emomum and then Mikel Merino and he can as a first goal Arsenal to Brentford nil Mikel Arteta post-match conference.
Yeah, we had to make some changes. We had a very, very demanding week at every level, emotionally, physically, what the game demanded. In the tactical and technical aspect of it, we were asked to play 3 days later, 1 less recovery than them. And still performing the way that we've done it against a team that is super well coached, very well organized, that they are very clear how they want to generate big chances, and they are really good at doing that. So 1-0, we knew it wasn't enough. I don't think we conceded anything apart from the save that I had to make on the corner, but the game was always open. You know, and
na Enzo Maresca Enzo Elusuye na Elusuye no say no kranie so obotia Barcelona na utin kunim obo Arsenal na unya draw na o performance against Leeds United eba fema definitely untibinya happy timinganya happy abepa supporters na chao na they have to improve. Pedro Neto, I say I'm taking the responsibility. Now for I'm sign sorry beam. And I know I'm share Bansa. Now I'm Jabas Wodiano into Amalusua against Leeds. Now I was say I'm Peter and Montimbonum was say in all aspects of the game. Not Leeds United and I had the better side Enzo Maresca.
Yeah, no, I think they were better than us in all the aspects. They deserve to win the game. There is nothing that we can take from this game. The only thing we can do is try to understand the mistake we have done, try to reset, because again, in 48 hours we have one more game. No, for sure, when you play, again, the last two games against Barcelona and Arsenal, you expect better performance, no doubt. But for me...
Ruben Amorim, I say... Sir Alexandro Martinez and it looks so a competition. I'm fighting a place at Manchester United team. I say I protect myself. Amorim on the absence abuser. Onyam Eddie Efi results from said Dubia. Now United lose game be wa. Now for the Manante do now money a channel. Now I'm for Kansembri or Chichimu.
Nowadays is normal in any profession. When you are exposed like we are exposed, it's harder. But I don't read it. I'm not fake it. I don't read it. I protect myself. Everything that I don't watch TV when they are talking about Manchester. Not because I don't agree. Most of the times I agree with a lot of things that you say, guys. But it's the way of me being healthy. Because it's enough when we lose, when we draw, when I know that we play bad. My feeling as a coach is enough. I don't need another feelings about around the club. So for me, the only way, there is no other way. The only way is protect myself. Is not worth it. Some more dollars or pounds is not worth it. So I protect myself. Yeah.
And my buying qualifier ewo DFB Pokanum ahead of Union Berlin. Now Union Berlin captain is Yankamo Biante captain Dinde Rani Kadira I say and buying for baby delay sir I say buy me Union Berlin bo no mu ye delay tactics Odwen wa on tiase and pay in Kofon Cross Seminole SC on Oyerepa TV on Oyerepa 100.7 FM.
Yeba na ya to adwumadie ne so ede amamo apose no eye mienu ene utwitwi usia no pa anase bia wi ana anwumra Pepsodent Chako ne Pepsodent herbal toothpaste ena wo se ode epose no ena ma wanum nka no eye hwame no ena ma ose no eye fita ni nyina ne se Pepsodent Chako no ye the fluoride ena aye ye the natural Chako lemon mint ena zinc e de aka ho no boa ema ye se no epai fita afi Pepsodent herbal toothpaste and so eno hwempa dia ye the green tea ne herbal extracts enso aka ho ye boa ema ye gums eho de na afi so abo esen ne ho ban every more kitinkiti bi omoba na omaba abehye esen ne mu ene ukofi atobi efa ko ura shop bi a ubenya Pepsodent Chako any Pepsodent herbal toothpaste ne bi na watona ode akofi Ghana Dental Association aja to mu se Pepsodent eno nko a ena e wo se ye de etwiese e wo efie honomo Kingdom Herbal Center enuoni emiensa Kingdom Garlic Capsules and Bitters and we boy immune system ne papa eyi anxiety free or arthritis hypertension eyi heart disease if your cholesterol level ebete so at the amount na droy 15 years and a Kingdom Herbal Center de buyer egusua esaya de no Kingdom Ginseng Power Capsules and for sexual weakness for waist pains mental stress na for aboa amwanya physical energy tremendous capsules e man drebo ba e man ye obesima e bad odor e menstrual disorder na e vaginal infection bia e di efrio e di ama no e bebre e wo pharmacy herbal chemical shop bia e wo oman Ghana mu dodo na pato a Kingdom Herbal Center o kanshi drug lane e bi e wo ho for Kingdom e wo 0597 298 855 0597 298 855 Kingdom no challenger Bosomtwe Rural Bank PLC yen na ye offer the best banking services usika semon to yebra na ne indi ho nkomo yebeboa ama sika sema tumpon akonanim oba abebie current account, savings account, fixed deposit, susu savings account, special account, kiddy account and asset joint account. Now ubie account ya this ke gum nyina no na wunya kwanya eso obeji susu loan, obeji micro or group loans, obeji salary loan, obeji agricultural loan, and asset business and commercial loan. And no ja o de ko akotre wadwumam o de ko na wakobie business bia wa bia o ye no ko bie na ayekese pa e de ama ogie loan na nsihu no ketwa bi base wutua so a terms of payment no flexible enable some Rural Bank PLC eni nsawaso na no peya na omboa ema wa brabo no entumpon emfa ema ye branches no ebi wa tonso agujachi kokofu trade ahenema kokobe adwuna se ebu akwa tonso bokro aputo ja magazine efia kobi eni abinchi market the head office ewo container say fre bosom Rural Bank PLC ewo 0508 6427 0508 642705 bosom Rural Bank PLC expert in unit banking. Amen Scientific Hospital the best alternative medical hospital ewo Africa. Amen nkwa ena abibrem hanom obianim se womo edi science era herbal medicine ni yemu ewo West Africa na eno ena mo danso eno nti ena adi stroke ko ode awo ho nsem ko ode yade kwankro bi akwa omo eye ho adwuma ema ni fru so kra utemi anopei ebia ye wankasa na yare ho nipa bi na yare wudi mo bi o yare a fane ko Amen Scientific Hospital na omo nsa na yade machine wo ho yade uhyem ebeyu yade na pie eno ne ye 24 aduonu 9 ebia de beka bia no ubenya ayaresa stroke awo ho nsem and afi so chronic diseases and infection me wacho kuma se atwema tachiman kwada so fo ase ekwan so 18 other branches e Ghana ebi ohohoe sehwide bisu ho sunyane nkoko atebubu tamale takrade Accra bibia ni wa boga ena enchi frɛ Amen Scientific Hospital e number we so 0277 00 1234 0277 00 1234 ensuo no baako eno ena alkaline water ani pH wosro enkonkonom acidic water bia na acid no erase system ni mu a etwenyarewa eba onipadua ni mu onom acidic water ebi kra wo ho immune system no na ekosei no entumi nkunti anyarewa cancer baya na betrem tipaye ba na betrem yadewe ba na betrem na emomonum alkaline water echenji ana se ko na akoyi acid ni nyina e de afri ni padua na alkaline na kwatem ohene mapa na alkaline ho de a yade bia ntumi ma eno ena ebo liver o kidney ene wakoma ho ban e de afri yade bia ho num nsu papa na ensu a wonom no ekire ahoden anasa apomuden a wonso ubetumi anya ensu no kangen energetic drinking water ensu dodo na apato a ebi Breman UGC Tafuni Road Abawaru Junction Uremo Lizi Hotel Santase Runabout Pakiki stadium na face Sumankwani Junction Ashtown ensu ni bebri ho kangen impanyi form numbers 0241 44 9191 0241 44 9191 and 0507 379474 ebia wote TV ho radio so waso utie me pa ba no he TV na eni ABC amount unhye dan hu nipa no krot so na me ba cho eni yade na eba so eni yade na guma wodo bebre ebia ebeba so bia no wampe ho asem anka ebema sum adu nipadua no ebia cataract ebia glaucoma ebia syphilis ebeni ne so ebia wo de no eyemrofo de no omuka ne bi long and short sightedness oko science we say freba akoma yopio se dey ni nyina no ni yade a eha eni no na apomuden herbal clinic Dr. Sam ono na eye wani ne ho adwumade ama no wani no ehu ade ye oba na so ya obete wani ne so ama eni yade bi eha obia no eno so atumi afiri so ewa apomuden herbal clinic na so ye Dr. Sam our pomuden or sefa all sabrafa gonorrhea candidiasis waist pain and a goiter compo odi ni nyina ba obetu ase e di amount apomuden e okumasi so for life soldier for kwan so on the Assemblies of God asori no e na edi animhwe Fred Dr. Sam e was 0551 098961 0551 098961 Grow Fine Herbal Tonic e mojadro na uni mojadro no ɛyɛ na de ɛyɛ ɛma nipadua no grow fine aduro ne de me ba chomfa so pi ɛna ɛwɔ so onum grow fine na obi de ye onum grow fine na abɛda kama onum grow fine na asɔre anopa onipadua no ahoɔden wom ɔba onum grow fine na o mense sechi ɔhaw ne nyina no ɛyɛ free the amount menstrual disorder absence of menstruation affect excessive bleeding any painful menstruation yɛ ho adwuma ɛde ma opɛ vitamins pa ɛwɔ nipadua ni ma num grow fine herbal tonic enoi ebi ɛwɔ misty herbal colinac herbal smart herbal fredmans herbal apidan pure leaf and afe chemical na herbal shop across the country ubenya bi ato dodo na apato a for ni chemo kumase amakom runabout me pacho digital herbal clinic ɛwɔ hɔ wɔn ɛbɛn bank of africa ɛhɔ ɛna duro no dodo pa ɛwɔ fromo ɛwɔ 0244596532 0244596532 now only grow fine Edding Como grow fine makes you grow fine. Anglican University College of Technology Friday for you say your programs on your BM better form never the BSc Physician Assistantship, BSc Nursing, BSc Information Technology, BSc Human Resource Management, BSc General Management. Way courses are and our programs are over na onso aba ababy na entry requirements na yaji wasi for yaji GC advanced level yaji HND for yaji matured applicants foreign student muba monso yabejemo de ohia sa obeto form na wa failing out the aba na yamo akwanya na onso aba Anglican University College of Technology na waba abisua de friend numbers we na pe form ni bi echa kwan 0501 35 8568 and 0505 091054 and I'll call www.angutech.edu.gh. Anglican University College of Technology excellence innovation and service adisuamu edec SMBTS and 4th December emre kwa na eko o 21 days no say no utilize no ebia okra no ba kumpo nyanwura mu ni nya ne se watenka ateko watenka ni ho okonkra no so no ho kani behia oba bema adroi ade ye pa ne se oba no bema no ni nya ne se atenka ho nipam de oba de etimi sori bema de etimi sori o pagya atenka ni mu na ono ho kani adi nhia mu kama edec SMBTS na nhia mu ni mu no ohaw bia won bia no edeke SMBTS be say yefro obi o ho ani sisi ne ya obu ne pamiensa nan osemabre no asori ebe yefro obi o ho a low sperm count obu ne pasa ebe bia ma ubu pa etede no na nkwada afri mu ba obi o so abema titru we ye mema ne de di ade ne kan ejanani a na battery ni kolo oh enye fine e friend premature ejaculation bema de usi kwan ne so wo se okoni nyina ne se bema bia o ne oba be hye dem a wo be se obo adwuma no e mema nyina adwuma no atamaso a enti wo so ye na ye ne yi edec SMBTS no na edu akagiramu edroi ebi o heba chemical shop across the country edu eba clinic offer by the numbers 0243 989 368 and 0201 044 221 ABA Herbal Clinic software ta software rasta software say brano ma wadro ne fagu aduane di fagu nsom num drink na onuma fabigum tea bi no atwa na pa fabigum na adro no eko nipaduane ma e rent ni mu na moja ni mu eko wani no ni ntini so so nim say ani ne wontini a eboa ema ani no ye adwuma kama edro ni re ni ntini so na ate wani ni so nyina nwan e de ama ABA Herbal Clinic and make can asem edi echrew na kwa ebi aso ya wo the prostate liver any kidney ade sa kwa obeye ho adwuma edi ama glaucoma cataract blurry eyes ni nyina no ABA Herbal Clinic ena ode wani echre na waye ama wani no problems ni nyina ate edi akokwa da so gyina se me market echrewa Domain Incro Ebenezer Preschool adjacent appear could be close to ho and ABA Herbal Clinic 0541 565 199 and 0502 812 161 now on a doctor and so Edding Como boss na me adomo a yes if you are there and I watch night no e basuntini ye besre na beauty e bia no na me adomo afiada un na me kan ho na watch night no
afiada yo chira ho chira
e chira
that
number 9 p.m.
na me adom biaboko
yambanje so na ja
yes and right e kupie mu Emirates Sports Stadium
on am call first
so on and
other come call Airline Road
Oh, there is no starting first and sana go road.
So baby a news one here. Okay, before Beno, Dan is in a Sunday we Bremen at 3 a.m.
Okay.
Now me name my you for no. What you wanna go car mo? What they had him. Baba Zach Tio. Dennis Gucci. Also, I'm eagerly awaiting your comments. Now at 3:13 a.m. on what the Brentford coach did yesterday, dropping 5 key players, including their creative and top scorer.
Yeah.
Because to him, this game is not winnable. Hey.
But
okay, so between Omonias now, when to drop all key players.
No, for us now, it was about a force major and
you can't say I can line up no. And between Omo and Arsenal. Why not drop all key players? That is the because Arsenal drop their best players. Best
2 people.
2 who Arsenal best players?
A friend is saying Saka.
Today, who was at Teto? Becca was any player and we are pay Timber. And he has said a lot of things about during Timber was on the bench, Eze was on the bench, Saka was on the bench. Enti se ude enfa we mu akeke. If these players are on the bench, we mu omu player ben na wo bench a ode no be kwa akototo. O man no je say a striker yi ene.
This year the second top scorer in the league, Ebo Brentford. Was 11 Premier League goals, just 4 behind.
Does it make him better than Saka?
No, say at least Yabano.
And then every coach is managing his squad.
When we come to importance, Obianka so no more Saka.
But Saka is as important to us.
But to Brentford, Saka is playing us now. But the second top scorer in the Premier League, Ebo Brentford.
The key
so say at Brentford today, their eye.
Yes, we are. Yes,
Ego fencing. Jesus is saying, Thiago.
Ego
Thiago.
Yes, we are. Yes, Saka. Every coach is managing a squad now. The Mamungo can say, or the Obiako Tranchen because the game is not winnable. And then I said, Brentford last year only scored on Munya Emirates.
Come on, draw.
And you draw. Why would the coach then say it's not winnable?
No, I don't want to believe say maybe you see the word winnable now.
Okay.
Then you see
or rotate or you squad.
But I think say there's no you at Emirates. So Arsenal mumna.
They're not more now.
Arsenal mumna. Arsenal mumna. A bit me rotate.
Me dem business is quite the money again muni asi.
But I'm saying Obianka Arsenal mo. Say living in Etamochi.
Dabi
here Etamochi.
What am go. Mo met mata he jam na.
Eh Etamochi. Say nipa mi afro nipa bodo mo mun kan kra mo.
Mo met mata he.
Yeah Etamochi.
Yen kura nti kura mo ndai.
Etamochi de. But so I me kan say in the Premier League. Teams na me Arsenal supporter and now he wasn't happy with a lot of things. I told him say in the Premier League, teams back where sometimes you can't always be at your A game against this Brentford team. They don't need Bruno Fernandes, and they don't need Kevin De Bruyne to create chance. Brentford has been programmed in such a way say all they need to get a chance is to any corner kick and they are good to go. And once again, their style of play is said that more of kick around and giddy. And playing against Brentford in the Premier League, they plan to either show more in the big games than about a few. You can't.
I say United show.
No, I'm United.
3-1.
3-1.
Okay.
I don't want Liverpool to say 3-1 was the same crowd. A few. I'm going to because I'm
Thomas Frank as a moon. And go for that one war template.
No say a template. Asha Premier League this year. Sa set piece na kan nyina no. Oyomo. Arsenal set piece coach on go find for Brentford. Chelsea the Brentford. United. Just say omo no they came in the Premier League. And omo master one adie and it's a set piece. But omo no when you play against Brentford, omo here Bruno or Kevin De Bruyne to create a chance. No mo here throw in and Kayo do create a chance for them. Omunya throw on that corner is a problem. And another, the two clear chance Omunya make Nacho go in now. One from a corner, Raya everywhere, and one from a throw in Bono Omuntian fan to out now. But the good sign of a team to two, or Pese or G Premier League, you know, I say a move air there, Ubetimi, I find a way of winning the game, even when it's difficult. Arsenal Basso, Sandra, with all the changes, with all the injuries that they had, no, but still now they were good enough to beat Brentford by FNS 2-0. Now a good one. So, and now Unia, maybe start here, maybe can't Liverpool as man and say, now me Kai head of sports said, me catch and send now no Liverpool man and crime and the Basi, but I'm from home term to do Zankan over the man, no, because in the Premier League, Tima. The judge team as whether they are strong or not, no, and then West Ham and Cajon. So that performance now against West Ham, no, promo. I want to message my head of sports. Omeka say, Salah, umpa Kokora na fedi.
Then na Salah boy.
He came in.
I mean, so on them.
And we didn't order by. No one started no. We didn't order by. It's West Ham and the standard today in the Premier League. So I told them yesterday, say the standard today in the Premier League is Sunderland. Omona msoto uno ba na uboni ya today they are one of the standards that you can set. Say my team no afedie ekoyi afa because they are the standard today, one of the standard in the Premier League. Sunderland for no. They are one of those teams now. Msoto they press very well. Transition, one of the best in the Premier League. And everything about them is good. So answer out to your problem. Born, my video in the first name here. Liverpool pressing structure no. I'm say papa no, no. Bibiacha say friend Klopp had
a Premier League winner.
Klopp had a free.
He won the league in Holland and won the league in England. You can answer my careful.
Say Klopp had a free. Born fast into the Shadia.
Or go to find on that Klopp.
This is how Liverpool were pressing. Now, what they did was that physically, mentally off. And now, I'm allow space to say, where am I to do? And Liverpool were pressing no. And Sunderland were so comfortable at Anfield to be able to play, get around them, spaces are no munya, passing lane. Just at any point in time, on your screen, Sunderland have a passing an extra man to pass the ball to. This is Anfield. This thing doesn't happen. Sunderland and Anfield. They are very comfortable on the ball, allow a lot of spaces to do whatever they want at Anfield. Bono, yes, after almost a goal, they decided that they are going to defend. Then Liverpool the pressure issue also. But before the goal, they said it was Sunderland very comfortable and doing all they were doing at Anfield. And today I'm so lot. So me can say, none 3 games anything anymore. On paper, I get the difficult ones. When I West Ham, Sunderland at Anfield, Oyerepa Leeds. So, but 3 games so I be
the Sunderland all of a sudden.
Some big match. No, me say, and I a standard.
A very big match.
Standard in the Premier League now say Sunderland on mobile baller because they've shown say don't bet yet. They have everything in terms of defense, midfield. Almost be how LA team be. It's another Liverpool na nyamwa.
Okay.
Nyamwa kwa I said yesterday here say a bad day for them to beat Sunderland. Omo ntimi show mo and am pass o ball no and din 1-1 draw. This United for emia edi eyi kakra gu Chelsea for nani. So when chance Jibo boy no on the say Liverpool for no. Kieza. Anyo no anka ejano toye
Second goal.
What have a club? Okay, you just get that you can see a party. I forgot. So, Chelsea ball.
I don't know born. Yes, she will be a Liverpool. Asan. Yeah, when you had this, I didn't. Oh, I know when you had just say.
Oh, I'm analyzing the games.
No analyzing yesterday. Analysis yesterday.
So, Chelsea for the ball. Barca ne Arsenal we you know. Krumasi and Estevao ni ball say Lamine Yamal. Na anu ka me be kan say mo just na criminal to compare on only Lamine Yamal na jibo na was to messages pa mo dey say him ewa dem say omo ka be kire me pa. You see how we quickly use just one game. Na ye dey a compare obi ade a waye ni inferior. Eh omu nya botre esiva oni bobo but msoto o we chire gab no ni Lamine Yamal gab no I say onante free
na kan
oh say that was after
no
after omu no game no
Arsenal
any Barca we no o after omu say Lamine Yamal na kwala oni bobo say no so omu nya botre
na say supporters from agro
na Lamine Yamal mo aye na enfie nse ni no I say onante free nkra akọ Sandema only is about difference no and they saw yesterday the boy needs to be consistent in Europe for a very number of games, number of years, and some of do our level no least for me MLB who said yes but Chelsea
the rotation ne changes in a cover bio also changes center backs
so Fofana this Fofana have been consistent in the last two games
Chalo. Your head is saying so but they're selling it 1,000 no. And I think it was a problem. And also
how many years and you know Yambo is about so for that you know.
Right. But finally.
But a lot of Mbappe issue class.
And don't go never.
Mbappe issue class. Now trend has started more Nyamana no the Salah more Liverpool. He has started doing it, but the unfortunate news is that Osasopra he attempted Sabo or the man Mbappe share first goal. So attempted Sabo in the second half. And Opulu hamstring. Very, very sad for send over there. So United are playing West Ham. Nami Adman Demi Brad at 8 o'clock. So Usha league table now. Also Jibo one day say Man United game be our kasi winning team. And then no one that's all home. So
they say there. Mon credit when you whatever.
Friendly table now. A game today that I'm sure United players no. Pass a game that they don't have to drop the point.
Okay.
After here they are going to Wolves.
The Omnia 6.
So
6 points at stake.
Yes.
Next Omu move straight to 28.
Exactly. It's a game that you can't afford.
20 years old, Obia, all things being Obia move be Momba top 4.
You're based on
United in top 4.
Based on the fixtures, no. The next game is Arsenal Aston Villa.
Aston Villa.
And
so points will be shared there.
Yes, it will be shared there. Okay. So it's
the City ne Sunderland.
Yeah, City is Sunderland.
But City go home.
Yeah, but Sunderland go home. Sunderland follow. Or what I say, they don't need to play at home outside of Hawaii. So United have to win that game. Also, the A game have to be available today. And Bruno Mbeumo, the good news is that Kuna is back in the team. That is the good news for United. So Kuna is back in the team and obviously I can't. So what's some last season United home away? But Old Trafford there, our games are now Amor and Jabono, 36 week. So Ujaba Europa League final. What's some and they are not a team that I think say. Yes, Everton Manchester United, but not this time. West Ham United are Omobo Old Trafford. I take them to young call for a 3-0, 3-1 win for Manchester United at Old Trafford against West Ham. Our game now, because we're naming them so too.
Boari Francis, Honorable, or say I'm confused this morning. At one end, Zach is saying Sunderland is one of the standards in the league. Sammy, but you'll be mammy. Wazaka as a mufrana, or say. It's one of the standards in the league. currently. In the other hand, he also don't understand why Sunderland got the opportunity to play their normal game of passing and finding spaces. If they are good like he's saying, why is he surprised then that they played well against a struggling Liverpool? He should come again. Explain it well. What Jatum said. Was it Sunderland the standard? So it means that you agree that Sunderland form no more a year. So if they pass at Anfield, what is the news?
No, but
if they are the standard.
They are the standard. But they came to Old Trafford. We saw how United dealt with them.
I said they are not the standard.
No, he said
no,
the standard and the teams now you can use them to judge the strength and the weakness of your team because they will expose certain things about your team. It's my problem is a slot pressing and I may video about how Liverpool press, allowing them a lot of spaces to pass the ball around. In terms of one team and see, yes, I agree. Said they are the standard in terms of how you judge your team, but not to allow Liverpool to allow them to have that kind of spaces at Anfield to pass the ball around. Oh, and then
so well. So and you manu koboko. In fast na menyame. Yabani yaba. Na msoto. Branch ya finish atawale wanyumbi. Title ne Live Be Time. Na ade ba ko a see your modern world near lack your patience. Edema project and our self-development a big issue. As ye nyayanka yiduane nena nanka de bechine na so twabre na do harvest time ni twane den ni seska. But life don't operate that way. Life is all about time, patience. Without it, you can never get to where you want to be. Now, then I'm a issue of patience. Yes, we have football and saying, about try yama players, yama coaches, and any hobby, your whole praying. And if there is anything that a better remind is, say yensenya butrema coaches and players are. Arsenal is a true testimony to that conversation. Born in Mame graphics now me descend on Arsenal ne Arteta at some point in time in the English Premier League. But currently, every Arsenal fan kokosha Arsenal ball without thinking twice. Say Arsenal a favorite, no matter the kind of opponent. Arsenal ne kwakobo. Arsenal ni bia ojidie because they are against Bayern Munich. They are more against Spurs. They are more Premier League naturally say. Now every team, both defensively, midfield partnership, up front, Arsenal is ready. All the other fine margins, decided football games, Arsenal are ready for any team in the world. But at a point, you don't have a page when you screen so Amamia. Arsenal bought 10 matches and this was the results. Home defeat, losing to Man City away, losing home to Leicester, beating United away, then Aston Villa 3-0, Leeds United 0-0, Wolves 2-1 defeat.
What time, Ben?
This was about 4 years ago.
Under Arteta.
Under Arteta, yeah. And it was something. Any team you to a boy, you dear training. Fast forward to any club, and this statistics will lead to the sacking of the manager. This will lead to the sacking of the manager. Isi Madrid Alonso Beko. Hansi Flick and found the Oyama Barcelona. Isi where they will start doubting him and they will raise questions to the extent that they will even want to push him out. Enzo Maresca will go through the same thing. Pep Guardiola will last year he teba Guardiola so. But this is what patience when it comes to football now. Arsenal 10 matches, we need just one. Ebo draw 2.
Wow.
Elusu 7.
So na Wolves ne Tottenham ne Burnley. Aston Villa, City, Leicester.
Yes.
Me kai sa Leicester game na Jordan she say go be.
The spirit was gone.
But is it always that you need to wait and give time?
No, you need to wait and
project corner
but at least Arteta, currently in the world there. Champions League Arsenal that thing. Some of them that top. Group ya boy ya BME. I see a so biambo biao. And this first now ko share teams for bia and also the champion group. E see a so biambo bia and ya top it. So the real test of strength is now determined in the new format of the Champions League. And Arsenal is on top. They find their way to be on top of every team in Europe at the moment. Yenko knockout stage nyababe this outcome. And even we are to extend the conversation. Last season Arsenal could do it was semi. Somebody will be to a relegation performance. So I mean they stick with the manager.
Coaches no, they should allow the coaches to work.
And only the issue of patience and person become once and because Arsenal project, you know, fast forward defense and then.
But we are Amorim, and there hasn't been a time like this.
Amorim has been going through, but defeat 7, draw 2, lose 1, win 1 there. He has been having that on aggregate form there. But 7,
Amorim,
1 out of 10.
When you know,
1 win out of 10, Amorim in Yebi. See, I can't get that screen, you see. We are theater. Yeah, by no losing. So, and no, I may share Arsenal giving them on say no. Young bo Arsenal penny for number so.
We promoted teams now. Mobile league this season.
Yeah.
We almost in China train.
17
teams almost survival last season. Amorim from time about only the worst points. He was last.
And we are too.
And how come so record
but even in the Amorim conversation, say na check Amorim in the last 10 games, possible 30 points. Amorim at me afa close to 17 points over 30. So there's been a massive transformation. Even Amorim, what patience can lead you. Now you don't even have to blink twice about a year team of Arsenal. You know they will go in. You know they will beat you. And everything shows that they are ready for the season. I'll even be surprised if injuries can stop them. One thing that I stop with teams here.
Too fresh.
Yeah, I mean to declarize money at the but still no.
Center backs in any.
See, do a bit me. Say Mosquera, Saliba. Yes, Saliba, Gabriel.
Oh,
but still, Arsenal can push.
One is against Aston Villa.
I can even push Calafiori there. That is baby a team na be do say. Calafiori can play with Timber. No about Mascal no ha. No about Ben White. On the crowd, you can even play them. Arsenal is still good to go. Indeed, Arsenal excellent. I mean, a reminder of why we must have time for managers. But to the game,
check him out because Chinyana is there.
He has never gone such around. You didn't see that farmer such around.
None worse.
Even one slot to they can say Amor has never gone there.
That's slot on go see.
And like
he's come nowhere near this.
All the way, you know, that comparison came say Amorim last season when he was even bad.
I'm say Kofi Ventense and the same Ubed was on the neck of Amorim.
It doesn't matter. Any leadership, say Amorim Dieno. United in penny for Ababeka said they are going to give him time.
Yeah.
Meaning they believe in patience as a project.
Okay.
And that is the point you are trying to. So quiet Nimuno. And Chelsea in common. Chelsea fans need to start to so just see Maresca so. And this is what they are saying. I'm still last season after
last week, yeah.
After beating Barcelona, Sana born it here.
And using 10 to draw against us.
Sana Ekase Omunia but 3 CB. Last season after 14 matches, now Chelsea were 28 points. And this season no more 24, meaning there's a drop of 4 points. Now, that is after 14 matches. You need to look at the corresponding matches. Chelsea about Arsenal, so you need to do that analysis also. And last season, Chelsea picked our teams based on the venue. Maybe we are born home or share the same. We are born away or share the same. It still give you that 28 points. And this season I'm out 24. So 14 matches analysis, Chelsea with 24. Corresponding matches, which match the fit the games are Chelsea about with these opponents, you know, and also now the same 24 points. Meaning team my friend Chelsea lose 4 points up and 4 points down. It's a serious one. I'm on the Chelsea fans need be started team. Now to the amount team ni say last no be monitor Chelsea be an year December no. Now pe die all Liverpool and run for their money and Chelsea. Jobe kaya. Last year when I know more better second. Almost 30 so more matches or more Liverpool pressure. But ye be ended the last match in December. Edura January and I wanna call Palma Tira or call almost 10 matches. And I go and I still twine in the amano. So there are some of the Chelsea fans who feel say, is it like Sadian and SABC Biemana? That is where the fear is coming from. Because Chelsea was at the point just 2 points between them and Liverpool. But a drop they were now battling for the top 4 in Champions League qualification. I think Enzo Maresca must dig deep and bring back the experience. The business end of the league now in Urano. Champions League kakra, Premier League kakra, FA Cup, and we told say what that's what Carabao Cup now. Don't forget that December, January near a bar park review. It's most of matches they pile up. We are even in 2 days now about the bubble. So them coach must look at the signals and start fixing it for Chelsea. But maybe they call it a calmness. No to young from Madrid in view. Because Alonso pressure about so far. You say still 1 point between on and Barcelona. And I think so Alonso got them share in your year. The two big boys are big boys. And there are times, no matter your plans, you need to adapt to suit some of the big boys. Send you some beba. Ancelotti any issues with Bayern Munich. The great Ancelotti wanted to make radical changes. Ancelotti and Iban was not by age and coin because he wanted to start the transition for Bayern Munich and give the young boys an opportunity. Unya issues were. But for Benitez, kunya similar issues with Inter Milan. After say Jose Koyen, or Koyen send you no person in Nyoma, new rules, new direction. I can fast embreno. Alonso is a fine manager, and tactically, I say there a two Pelo, there Javi Sons or many time amano. There are two Thiago Motta or Juventus, no. We also bet me a survive kakra. Now on ne obit say Fabregas, the oil Como no. Et me by the next big managers are the world will love them. But so too, I think you need to find ways of satisfying the big boys. Don't say no about Jude Bellingham and about Kylian Mbappe and about Vinicius, meaning he needed to drop Adagula. Now it's a system no boy. It's more like a 4-4-2 diamond system. Because Camavinga, Tchouaméni, Federico Valverde, Jude Bellingham. And a midfield 4 a diamond. Because you know, diamond in there, they are midfielders operating focus more on the central zones to allow the fullbacks to take over the wings with the front two. In such a system, Vinicius will be happy because he will be part of the players leading the attack. The same way Kylian Mbappe will be happy because it gives him the opportunity to score. Now, and now Real Madrid game, now they have approach me and say, when they are defending, they defend with a 4-4-2 diamond. When they are attacking, it comes back to a 3-back. And we are Alonso no favorite post system. Then he pushes Trent Alexander-Arnold to now come up front to play like a wing back, which will also suit Trent. And from where I sit, this particular system can solve the issues. And a bit satisfy some of the big boys. Now my coach let me but good game for Madrid to take away the pressure. Kylian Mbappe
and put more pressure on Barcelona.
Yes, he's just a delight to watch. Mbappe has been exceptional. Our club friend Real Madrid, Mr. Otuo.
Thank you very much. I mean, complaining about injuries and have I?
Okay, I say players pray. And so on something the tone now be used to important.
But
the way I was can
now all can't send you. And I'm saying there were 2 more injuries.
That means how?
Oh, I had never had you can't complain.
That means how? Donation now you see, and never more people send a message back.
Man, man complaining. I'm just a man for me.
I somehow now can just all complain or something. How no? You too. Kylian Mbappe and Pessimid in Hong Kong Caribbean pay. Now, Abranche Kylian Mbappe. Bema wada. Diesi ni kwan ewo ni football abrabom. So beje Champions League. Kylian Mbappe edging the first edging World Cup 2018 with the French national team. He was 18 years. He was the star of the French team. Pele, and I'm so to year be 58. It was Sweden. At that young age, yes, 1 year player of the tournament. But now to me count 3 players. It was the Brazilian national team. The 58 World Cup in Sweden. Now be Pele the film. At the age of 18, Diana Kylian Mbappe achieved as a footballer. At the age of 18, Messi at 18, Cristiano Ronaldo at 18, Luis Nazario de Lima at 18, Zinedine Zidane at 18, Ronaldinho at 18, Diego Armando Maradona at 18, Michel Platini at 18. And other great players, Johan Cruyff, you can mention the Babu Bodina to Tuyemi. Omunina at 18. Yes, now Cristiano Ronaldo, Luis Nazario de Lima about the 1994 World Cup. But he was a squad member. Now Messi, I a part of Argentina team about 2006 World Cup, but he was a squad member. You can influence. It's Kylian Mbappe influence with the French national team at the 2018 World Cup in Russia. What did you two players here? Now, omo performance at the World Cup and new Kylian Mbappe at 18. These same players at 18. And after the World Cup, Mbappe was tagged as a special talent. And that was the reason why PSG as a football club decided to build a project around Kylian Mbappe. Fast forward, they say Mbappe was 26 or 27. He's here to win the Champions League. And it's a trophy. It looks like we a player. Now person war up there with the big guys. You need to win it. There were few players based on a Momodimbo in football. Ebi I am for Champions League. And kata omonyomo yesu bebre because ebi o manye Champions League. Obi said Diego Armando Maradona. How he won Napoli, the Italian Serie A in 1989. 90 season. Yes, after Napoli aji Serie A there. But you say when an betimi Diego Maradona sabrenu to fight against the great AC Milan side, Anna Silvio Berlusconi Abelde, coached by Arrigo Sacchi. That Inter Milan team, Anna Giovanni Trapattoni coaching, built by Massimo Moratti. It is to win the Serie A against these two giants and then the Juventus team. And one of the biggest individual achievements of football. Napoli team now why? But Maradona do muji Serie A. For team nisi na beti. It's when we talk about players like Maradona club football, you cannot use Champions League to judge them. Because you don't expect Napoli to win the Champions League. But when they won the Italian Serie A against arguably the best ensemble squad in European club history, it's a huge achievement. As you can watch them. Champions League here Mbappe ni bi e dininya enti amane nyoma wo ye obi anka ho asem. But ka wo hwe Messi ni Ronaldo etwam if there is a player amzutu oje baton na free mo say my Kylian Mbappe. And they cry tia ye kasai. People even feel say Lamine Yamal the talent wo possible he might even win the Ballon d'Or before Kylian Mbappe. Areho se me wom kura ne say hwe Mbappe bo a wo bo nyina na Dembele abeje Ballon d'Or eja no. How? Enra eno share ni 61st goal in 2025 calendar year. Neba ye pen amount for start year Mbappe go ya wa share die. Ene ya hwe ya obebreki record o. Yoto record be no obebreki. In a calendar year player wa share goals do airline o Messi 2012 to Oshe 91 goals. And then December 4th. Aka 27 days na afina banawiye. How many matches? 91 goals from January 2012, January 2012 to December 2012. 31st December 2012, 91 goals.
I don't know what competitions say.
Say in all competitions, excluding friendly games, in all competitions. With national team, Barcelona, champions.
Within the year, no. A year and a break, no more.
Yeah.
Season, break.
Yeah.
91 goals.
91 goals, and a line of Messi share. The highest Cristiano Ronaldo Diama in a calendar year, 2013, was 69 goals.
Mbappe betu.
The difference is Ronaldo wine be brave.
Mbappe betu.
69 goals.
Record yenye bebreu.
And on a year second to Messi the 91 no.
Mbappe be the second.
Then Yenya Lewandowski on 2021 to share 69 goals.
That's a pet.
And Ronaldo 2014 share 63 goals. 2012 now Messi share 91, Ronaldo share 61. And they say Mbappe at 61. Based on the goal scoring record that we won, what is striking by average? The highest Kylian Mbappe will go by the end of the year 70 goals. Which means Mizoto Wabesa Ronaldo there no, but still on team to Messi. Born na yebono, your records be over. Ya if you say Abria copy say Yakupon beba no, Mizoto.
And Haaland goes the river saying
Messi at 91 goals in a calendar year. Most goals, you can record in BM to be a thing. So one here. Yankupon Bajina says, "Say you be so baby." Who can run a friend just Fontino? Who said the highest scorer in World Cup history is 16 goals, but one more in a single tournament. Just Fontino at the 1958 World Cup scored 13 goals. Ever one World Cup. It will take years. The two one who could be seen. Nanyakupon Bajina Sassi. Most goals scored by a goalkeeper. Rogerio Ceni, Zoto with Sao Paulo, was 131 goals as a goalkeeper. The difference between only the other second and 60 goals, José Luis Labet, the Paraguayan international. One of the greatest forwards in the Premier League history. Ranges football career in was 111 goals, but any goalkeeper to wash 131 goals. Rogerio Ceni, sad recording, a better thing. The longest unbeaten run in football history, 49 games by Arsenal, is another record. It will take years, and I'm not sure. Seems to be better. Then most career goals. They include friendly games. Pele in his career, all games, actually 1,279 goals. 1,279 goals.
I know more records in the year. Statistics probably on here.
I keep. Sana umse bedroom maybe edi so sana umeka sana maka so masana computer akwana nya papa eti there are certain in Real Madrid from 1956 to 1960 edge Champions League the then European Cup 5 times at twaso and they were sure say club beat me the Champions League at 5 times like it to Manchester beat me
club.
Oh, so on the
career goals, no. And Ronaldo is second.
Aye, but eba competitive games are and Ronaldo leading.
Competitive games, eh?
So say your boyfriend some friendly games, friendly games.
Now the friendlies come one lead.
Pele.
But so you friendlies need from Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Say friendlies is humble ball. Oh, no, mama. Friendly no nipango hibi.
These are some of the few records. Born na ye di actually no. Zoto e be ye den so bet me a break. Mbappe ya there. But on to be 2025 afe no. Namzo 2 ye fa 1st January 2026 na ye check goal scored in a calendar year. Mbappe ne at 61 bekwa kotwa Messi at 91. And it's highly difficult to find a player obe use a calendar year to score 91 goals. They said the Lionel Messi here no. It is certain records are unique.
They say there's no international break this year again.
Just a match next year. And Sunday team abaso. And I'm sure Liverpool ni Sunderland ni. Yeah, ke cancel asem ke cancel asem. Liverpool for no Virgil van Dijk no muntu ni fuye.
Say catch ro mo say.
Do muntu ni fuye. Virgil van Dijk no muntu ni fuye. He's a defender. Not a traffic director.
Duel so.
Me say
boy back on na Basa.
And he's exposing Konate. He is a defender. Yamfana Medina defense was on direct. On the match we could defend it for Koha, Faha, Raha. What the Sunderland go? And another Van Dijk echo. And he is the reason I play and he has space to shoot. With such attitude and style of defending, at no point, Mimi your man on G2 say yes, he has done well in the Premier League, especially with the control at the back. But a defender should be able to go into tackles, win duels. And right there, say Liverpool ball drawer. Virgil van Dijk. Na player the far ball na wa dan no ho dwane. O kwa he. Agro e ba so na so dwane afi.
I come out with 4 games.
Yeah,
before the year ends.
Aye. 24 no. So far enra 2 no share na. But no
and I come na
61 no aye.
Next game is Sunday against Celta Vigo. Normal ball City.
Into find 2-2-2 Kurana.
2-2-2
Kurana. He will give you 8 goals.
Alaves. And a final.
So the games in Lukuchi.
Sevilla. So to me, it's a why are they?
Now, I'm sorry. Chiesa keeps on saving and a slow job. And Ketihano pay a 2-1. Sunderland 2, Liverpool 1. Makase how Chiesa is being treated by an slot. Me dwene ho am ntiase. How suddenly you turn Chiesa into a squad member at Liverpool. I'll be very surprised. Say in January, na Federico Chiesa na so to Liverpool. Whilst a World Cup here, Italy will need him in March for the playoffs. Now to Liverpool bench. I say opeso 17 na you Liverpool answer. By coach you to win. You to be no cheso oben one 17 position. Me say I don't see the reason why Cody Gakpo. Say Netherlands no mumi elu free only and slot free. And then remember Cody Gakpo started ahead of Chiesa. Ewo football club ni. And then no wo Chiesa ni dia no the chain Federico Chiesa. But Netherlands from you na akushia and omudi omonkomo. Say no how Chelsea any Leeds United game ni bia. Zoto ka Chelsea fo nyaaya. Komumpe coach ba ko meka Enzo Maresca ho. Edu big game anom de Maresca kobo. Edu small games a nom de sa coach na kobo. E bia sa coach ni small games bo. These are some of the games you expect Chelsea to win. Let me to drop points, and it's the reason why it makes it so difficult to assess Chelsea season and tag them as Premier League favorites.
Let's kind of was it next season.
No better.
Although he has been consistent.
No, this has been there for 2 continuous seasons.
He's not winning the league this year. Next year,
you don't beat how Chelsea disciplined PSG. How Chelsea disciplined Barcelona. Chelsea with 10 men. Look at how they played against Arsenal. The Chelsea the year. Liverpool. All these games are big games.
Yeah.
But move to games you expect Chelsea to win easily. Crystal Palace, Sunderland, and you see Chelsea dropping points. And Leeds United. Look at how Chelsea handle game. It's
no matter you.
Yes, so much but
I can't take up 4 against City. Fulham. Okay.
Almost
3-2 no.
3-2 last minute.
But Mdoto, I think Chelsea team Mdoto. Maresca should also find a way.
Oye changes when he puts key players off.
That is where they say. Me makasa Chelsea at every single game at the Onfuse game ni here no. Yes, everyone only Caicedo because of record. Rhys James or Manigino. But Hadibi, how our drifting Cucurella into the midfield. Yeah. But between Cucurella and Enzo Fernandez, when I am more advanced as a midfielder, I will be closer to scoring a goal. Enzo, so why do you play Enzo deep and Cucurella ahead of Enzo? It is some of his decisions in such games now. And a question marks never on it also. If Chelsea are not able to compete for the Premier League and that's what makes it tough, I think Enzo Maresca comes to they should talk about it. Aston Villa there. You know Emery, say, and San Obeja coaching, the man of team can see Biada. Need you money. Now, at the end of
you know.
Yes, how he picks teams you don't expect them to compete, but not more competing. Yeah. Or you're at Sevilla, or you're at Villarreal, and they were at Aston Villa. But when he went into the French league with PSG, yes, or the French league, but the PSG team, or by Arsenal,
but the Arsenal will find out.
Yes, agreed, but yes, we meet the Arsenal standard. But Aston Villa team in their last 6 games, almost lose you. Now, Enra, the man who's to do, coaches Bobo even say, when they were down, no Bejina touchline. The body language and the anger will show you. Actually, determination this season. Villa Marco problems move. They were struggling to get money to buy players. Enra game no boy without a proper center forward. Once your Brighton so more good run.
No, dear, boy. Boy, no better go. Watkins.
So them.
Yeah.
But I was starting game without a striker. You know, you see your coach. Yes, you're the king of Europa Cup. But okay. So club can say we are the offer bar to manage it.
But he needs budget.
So
if
these clubs can offer you like 100 to 150 a season transferring to buy players, because need the new. He needs players on what better control. Okay. Command Rema before Mbappe. Problem.
Van der Sar kept 14 consecutive matches without conceding a goal. 1,311 minutes in the EPL. Okay, so go for add the records.
It's easy to break.
Okay. Mfuege Zeze Mukwala. I don't understand why they classify him VVD as one of the best defenders in the history of EPL. He's not even in my top 20. Good morning to the entire crew. Happy birthday to my senior most brother Gordon Abushiwe of Edum Pampaso. And I Abushiwe birthday. Hey. But Abushiwe hey, say the happy birthday to Gordon Abushiwe. Hey, Abushwe birthday. Salis Mulaba said, you the Warriors about Kiza. He played many times and couldn't do anything for us. Kiza, what your chances are you?
Chance me.
I'm so boy, so and fat and mad. You know, also a Kiza, so the salad they also uncle have content.
Watch it. Here's a mentality in the say Cody Gapu. And a Sunderland for the far born on Mukona.
Good over team go defender. Keza is a fighter. I can't remember the coach, you know, the background you. So a French.
Yeah, we're French.
But so almost born on just you. Almost mreu. Hey, on one defend it, almost one attack it. But they both players.
I said Premier League, what kind of top players by numbers?
Almost said that, but they scouted very well. And when was a boy, Bibam, almost no can't find no team now and slot the J League or say European and boy Bibam later in the game. Dark guy.
Getrida no. A players are winning about big teams, but Getrida, for example, no fair no. And of course Leipzig.
Yeah.
And he answered and fat and Waba. Mukiel to the
true one.
About PSG, Leipzig. So Xhaka, Arsenal, Leverkusen, Sunderland, Brian Bobia Obi, about Ajax. Also I call Leipzig maybe. It will show plus up to and I'm that.
But they are very strong and fit. Yeah, go.
Power Specialist Herbal Hospital.
David Obinya was a Djibouti. He is Italy bias man. David. Yeah, go.
Kesa onya kwanka crowd.
Sir. When chance abomi.
Njo say na yema gapo mo chance anga we say no mo
gapo die.
Em so de no. Ufra ya ko ba wa na na fa ntino. Yema we yin se
Ghana ni o.
Oba fi bench aba.
Ghana ni o.
Akwale bo no bo.
Oba fi bench aba tu be yero ho chera na obesar ho.
Tap one bam ya na ha dwene.
How? What's another by na nya
ba. Ta o ba. Yeah, go do.
Sala no one band.
Wasabe se room.
Okay.
Sala no more day. Was it? Sala no more show. One put about my book.
That's no grand salad. Salad, no.
Power Specialist Herbal Hospital. I pay. My main come from out. Yeah, call Akopim. I will for Yase, Lake Busumtu Road, or Henry Akoso Dreya, and some want to a friend Nano, and it's a radiation edupa. A radio will be papa, and until you have hepatitis, and coffee for children, rademo. Now on Sama, Masaya, the other fans, Obetuna say, and until Obiajin do home, fatty liver, dear, a hanker for, near nunco, 10 year prostrate, would do one grow at the age of 40-45 alcohol, Abusia, who Johnson Tentum, would the neighbor Coco, and Kaya Nabo war, who call no channel for Binihua. C'est le pas problème. Et bien bas, obetua c'est also fibroid kidney, ya de SK no ediaba. Liver Canadian, but madam, some more as liver wakano, Mamon Kobe Pia, no one dra, Mobanom, na fei, a sadian dear free ho, Bema Bia here, Jirikajiri, Heba, Mister, and capsules. If you had a holiday, when you have been out with fear, but madam, na fire, Wajma, Memendan, Kosia, the Nafe, a jabber tuato, come. Said the Macano, ye quarter cradi, Anaji Estate, on a Hantama Bank and a Ben, a cradie, Quabinia ACP Road, Power Bar Stop, number near 0244 544 422 0200 383831. Now when your number see me no at the call or Henry Akoso Dreya Isaac Boatem Nidin and a Mabacha on Lemon Company name near Igbo 20 Motors. I bought 20 motors. Yarishanua, Yebono Kumasi Tanaso, before so bedru yas and to a main gate no, Obesai Agricare, Agricare, and Nimwa Pe, Bones and then Tiabi Esiho, Nanim the Sambod Nisuano, Casa Miro Bosway, a business of a fair, Canon, the Ohano, or Tombi, a beautiful wa, Obetumakra at the amount of Bretiabimo, one and a Japan company, fence be forward, and a shibum, be forward and so, if we are singing on a mum agenta, or Munomdi Juma, and two cosinos no cracker, a Bretia Bina Bedru, no one also our form, Opedi Swans and Famawa, but in Primpring, a Toyota Fuzzy, Toyota Noah, Toyota Sienta Vet, Beta, Honda Step Wagon, a Biana one or prefer a German cars, or prefer American cars, and I said, yeah, son of Cradiama war, a Bretiabi, Emedru, Nabono, and Conform, Vosin Quadiam, Rantan, Juma, yeah, so won't turn them, now the Bayer Juma, Nina, no bet to me at the Ayabi, Amanyama, Koye, Santana, Vetenom, would the also a Uba, and a chrono, Ubena Bina Day, would the abort, come, number in here, 0249 849 972 0249 849 972. No one Isaac Boaten Igbo 20 motors. No to me Abwao. Franco dear, who drew on the more. Nyan Samasa, Confoko Chefan Confoso, Yabasha Montantamso, Tinkofua, Afa Konya so enjoy discount Ninano, Yadamase, or caught now Finado Biaba, no so enjoy be, Sansa, ye dear the more when he yepa. Nokia Samsung iPhone, Smart TV, Nediania, Yawater 2, you're the home film, dear wide, you cost to 100 inches, boy, Naboho. air condition, yes, a boggy check freezers, and also refrigerator, washing machine, microwaves, blender, generator. Your CCTV in the camera no, and your function monitor video anytime, anywhere near for papa. Now fe obwa obibe fa ho pe e be kire de na to no mo. Ye ko ejabadwe. Ye ko challenge bishop. Edum old Melcon, and answer Kofua Clinic. Honina no, Bomodena Dura, Ubu Sampa, why enjoy Franco, and answer Minoka say, Eddie, aha, Nenyama baby, I'm a Nyama Akuye, 0245 316969 0245 316969 10 year, cow, Chaco 2 piece. Kel, Chaco 2 piece. Adiano kel, no, aboa kofo papa. Apostle dear, wunya de original say, na for no more tosso, na frefro said, and come do. Didi, Nancy show, and unti, instead of San Capacono Sama, was me could no, but madam, Nafaka, Chaco 2 piece, teacher was say, no more and tosso. Now we are no. Enyanesa ema say fita eyika kano e de afru no mo halitosis nso e be piasa ade no e de afru Samara company e na akofa e de aba ba bi eto bibia na ma ne ye maso mu a to bi kofia no pa ne anwumre utwu so no yada cow Chaco 2 piece for ase 0246 864798 and that's 0501 454 462. No, so when you count Chaco 2 piece, police in do sharp imbus. Yes, doctor, and a yedan as you, and say diabetes, no, or papa, ulcer, cancer, hypertension, UTI, candidiasis, body pains, more stress, no, hamo, monso, bosome, ubunsa, this will be a hunia, SCA, flow, no, and may about coco, about 4 days. Now, if you when you just over contempt, me co regium, oboa, and Sufinibia catchery, and it's soon sounds up on never brought dache, but madam, copper sharp imbus, Nenny sad in info, copy the brim, Yanomia, and yan to the Berada, or Fresero 246. 208496 0261 388 149 no nya sharp imbus ni bi etimi ato abusuade bi ho no mu a akonya na aba o se se ya nyame adom dollar ni ntimi mmoro sidi ni gidigidi no a ye ka se sidi no apekene de adan na ye otipa ye so babo so no wo ma obi ko cheki ye no na ho ka no eso na na isu de roasted roofing say wate ka no so ni nyina ne se wo ma de na akona so ye a discount no e 25% 25% ebia wo hia aluminium product anase san chance no a ye fa ne se aluzinc no wonso awia no bomadim na fa konya so na bodan so san na bonya yi yetumi adi e 0501 453 869 anase 0544 338 042 no nya roasted roofing amanyama koyie Philo Timo Industries and as a man cow say Philo Mercredi yankwa gina ansa ne abua de woton ye ton ntem so de ono so ato wono mu a ahoden sonko na de bra ni padua no ni nyina no ene se vitamins calcium protein ene ye de afrafra enti wono mu a ebua ema system no etumi eye kama eye good for all the ages na afei aye hygienic and also refreshing na when you ought to be comfort be garosokins be and a whiskey beer momodim na fa bi som wo say taste no aye different cra na nyema etumi aye kama me ka de sa you read vanilla apple strawberry and so 0599 990097 and 0207 939968 and afei when you feel make ni bi etumi akoton legacy night with Abrantie amachi dede o share nyombo ase no 50 years and ye wuramu enu ntiafidie ebeche pawo e Mecklin Hotel to take it ntam ya na ebinimu pressure oh ene manya bi na black market won to bi atone de amento ma da bi ye mpene sa enu ntimi ye no afafo no kama sanse bodam ni bi kana so ya na intensi so be hia kukudam je se ohene bakisi ni nyina mu no kwabena na champon famille ni samini na je so mu nyina no ye de na amachi dede e de atwato ene da no ebe ye pinso ni nyina no ene so regular e 300 standard air call for 500 na VIP no call for 700 na nyama aye kama for no na nya exercise but star 713 star 33 star 50 hash star 713 star 33 star 50 hash and I say ni namu no kai say Sunday 28th of December Mickel Hotel 6 p.m. na just say enyama konkan fa number no bra mu yakwekuo na mo pese fa table no emfansi ani mo mamo no 0550 799 375 na just say what me to be and I say 0554 458 769 the medima boss player abano your lover groups of company make I was uptown foods no abusua eye na pa wudi koja ma no so we dia abusua mu ma mo de na mu no bi mfama ye ne a de chene se oboa obanu ana kaka fam mo ba no nya de omo bedie fa koja no say wedding ana say ye ni nyina mu so no wono dofo bi mu bowro mo office won mu a hu dan ne dia wa hwa be ka sa wunguram san say de ne boarding de na ka to no chicken noodles na 160 no and 55 Ghana assorted fried rice no 210 coffee for 99.3 assorted jollof 210 and 99 so toasted chicken 180 and 75 Ghana your cocktail and mocktail ya the local e de abeka ho wa che banku and fufu de posim kama awie ko Kumasi Shell Filling Station Ridge one mo de no obi hu no e ho anomom mo so amwo Abrepo JP Filling Station bom so de off Ahensan Road Crofrom yere sika fe no eben sanso na patase Blockhouse Ademra Petroleum Filling Station tana so Apatapa Junction Awunaga Junction de opposite of Chrome Station wa na Kenya say Garden City University your number no was 0596 922 066 0596 922 066 no so what me abomodern amanyama akoyi e the amount on that note memfamo enche legend ensa na today's post and to some farmer
thank you do this salad here afcon no rantem na na fe bi anya fan okay 11:23 no captain Siasia and I've been waiting come out kaka.
Oh, what's the say be aye na
they no pay free no say for no best ne call.
Oh, I come. But you know supported mu na gititi. And me feel say ya na person me take coach no by in the west na say my no kan. Na say no press conference no say he's taking every competition seriously. And for so doing you know. Or should that restrict some players for the FA Cup House of Folk everybody. Again the second division side and no almost share or should I restrict some players against last game on boy. That was against Vision. And one said I'm a player. I want to believe so. Sano Kache. Coaching interview asma Okano. So if Mitoto say indeed the Okano is anything to go by there, then the House of Folk need to go to the market. They be account 17. Oh, it's becoming one too many. Excuses no yard also. Meka say did you do money modern the way House of Folk played.
Market
it must translate.
On the issue of market, say these are Division 2 players. In the munya they come their more size.
That's why because they have to go to the market.
Why view?
Because so that they need to augment the squad. The Chelsea are players no boy no. Almost the gap between one and Division 2 no. Because either say they are almost the same or even the Division 2 players no better than them. Per the results I see you know. Sana Meka. Because a Premier League player, Mr. or the bench should be or must be better than a second division player. So I hope you are getting that point. A Premier League player or the bench, should or must be good, say a Division 2 player.
But there are other factors of teamwork, playing together, or more active. They are always playing.
Yes.
Fitness
that Mr. Two, these players, any players are say has the music coach not more kind. Say or drop some players one for my last game because just not some players.
Our lineup no. We lineup no the ball and we him one. Eh omo arrest you be never boy.
Oh, be regular. So upon funny regular.
About the Biazzi.
We regular so prayer. We regular House of Folk team.
Maybe he has not been playing lately.
Oh, prayer but to return it. Is it the point? So that's how squad a boy here. And then at Division 2 on what condition? So I think say that I make a choice coach, you know, or you super football to my bedroom, no supporters no. Will not spray him for that football for you to tell no. Because I don't know the football team no and some results on the pitch. And also for a team Ghana history, FA Cup woman you and the next team of me as far as FA Cup we are concerned. I think on match 11 as against Kotoko closely followed, say 9 or 10. 9 or 10 now argument baba ko bi ho but we be sir so gradually o fierce rival no league will be two FA Cup or baba chew as a kosan ho a because it brings some problems all supporters no more and the teams in Kitwa were last season under coach Watara na team Kitwa bi Atram division no kwa division 1 no we in film
Atram the division
no we in film
Atram the visa
right okay so to say we na say ne o ko bo at the time I you to the house of folk bo game FA na division 2 at your own backyard near the house of Konkofo no probably my house of folk training they sleep there they do everything only probably my see will be out Ghana and division 2 team come there no myself excuse me now man okay somebody one time more on time more as division 2 team better than two player would prefer man about one time more regular what are you talking about it doesn't work
okay
so I think say coach did do money me parents money you know but coach is no more creative problems mom yeah
no can how
no bro football must be translated into action I say ko park in so no and
no so identity set piece deficient
how to have done set piece so good
don't be a deficient
coaches are there to solve problems so what is he doing about it who not identify problem work on the problem because this is unacceptable for us
but we watch him post match now
why you think
I mean PBT
I did pass a point and because to place ni Shaibu Swap fine goalkeeper fine goalkeeper so to well young goalkeeper but you love him
Collins
was playing last season on medium. What I say? But Collins is better than the two player. Abroad Duku, other Shokotoko, top 4, or Shokotoko Vision or Shokotoko 2. And player from the give a Kujo as a wine. Ademu, Omutoni free, Baba Demu, Omutoni free. Team Nanoko Fana, you know. And Dominic top 4 when on the board number 5 against us at Tokotoko. Oh, Moshe. It's Martin Kakari. Is somebody tell me the division 2 players better than Martin?
Coordination can
coach's job is to do the coordination.
Oh, what is some said, yeah.
Now football, remember, say hat trick. Kofi,
Captain. So for pick that page, say some new team on table, my body on metal.
Yes, Mijitum say, and oh,
we come more that.
Asthma. House of folk, Imanaman, this are because I tell you, good day, we almost start my house of folk.
I'm training down.
You're training down, almost start my house of folk.
Aziz Adam.
So, coach, you may pass a problem, can't tell
okay, Captain. 2. Yeah, we.
Kodogo, Mizoto, I know you. The last year, see, and for us, I know you, Mizoto.
Dombote and his Araras boys beat this team Cincinnati Pobiman in the 2nd Division League.
Okay. That's like your cover as a crowd and
almost 6
now with the Premier League side, I got to papa so I just bridge up the home so I can't manage.
I don't want to number Division 2 league. Okay.
Mizoto, what
at the other year now?
What is that saying? That was that against me, but what is that saying? Sandu Kotoko players now, Mizoto call a boy. Some kobo, boy, we no more kobo, team Enasi. Told me 2 days, Asanko. And a place you can't hotel a place with them. Say almost what you hotels. How much rooms 4? We guys in there 4.
They say we are saying we know.
And how?
And me won't have you.
A team of player what camp yesterday wasn't how.
Me won't have no woman.
Some you didn't how.
They did how.
They did how many say. Kodoko supporters say team and say performance of home. Say players not getting home. No more deliver idea ebe hinder progress so to our performances hagene idea players here is an okropo is no na e ka ho asem our highway management no resolve pay the producers ne can say management resolve some be more harsher punishment one thing that
me be say and say ba ayo muntimi keep on under wraps omo
so
intimi manage internally
omo ye but who say journalist omo ye
the journalist for interest in it.
The interest in it, sir.
Name and shame.
Sir, fantastic. And players, I did yesterday. I'm so say,
affect you.
When you obey a catcher or even last year now, Compokui
no Blay any opportunity to go radio so can some papa or can some papa if you get free saying players not should be free home a players who are supposed to play these are regular players these are regular players and I'm so too sad and about until hard so you're trying the management and the baba assistants now the management no per the mechanics they say players not yet to our they want to chop a radiaco. So you expect management no ever take action now. So there's also what is no.
Captain, me that's
it. And yeah,
sir, born idea into a who asmana or more the picture be a to na or more tears for one.
By picture if I born and now I stand
no much obia one a master. True life on oh born we fast many times sir.
And Koran to do on master.
Yes, yeah, if we team get one.
Port
didn't true life there. True life insurance.
How many no more Omrakoto no be our master. It has for some master true life for.
Of course,
see we true life for Andra. Omo papa has for this way no Omrakoto. And the coach knows I say and kwano. When usually the players may be or still until it's wrong. Instead of center backs and defenders, no, or the midfielders and quite big which of Gona as in some match and easy match, man, you know. You see, when put the home for my Siam can be over. But I see, remember that if a cup, I never will steal. If a cup, I Manchester, and
thinking what you MK Don.
Sometimes a cup game. You see this
division 4 as a trio.
This things now
it's me both.
See in cup games, especially. Okay, ask line up now. You see now this season. Most of them. Okay, you know. Collins in Puerto Rico recently. Abora and then Abora and boy because recent games in their last best 6 games on starting.
So they have not had game times.
Abora no. Nancy on starting. Kujo on Bobby. Just 9 years of so on 8 minutes boy. Adamu on your starter. Kakari they be on the bench. Amankwa I feel about only one league game. 2 minutes pen Amankwa abo. J and Nzade on Bobby da. Asma they be on the bench. Adam also they be out bench. Eti a lot of changes say you are in trouble. So we are this change that you are in trouble. Eti say now what mostly you do is 4 be so not the Fafakakra. Knowing very well say FA Cup is a major competition now. Pastor what you know. No some small changes be now or the October to make whole say there. You have a problem. I'm not surprised they lost. I think you see the IMC should look at themselves again. Why always same problem recurring? Afibia. What are they doing to stop it? It's not information say they go see what you know. Hotel. Rooms. So who want to pay hotel more? First one to pay hotel more as a government. I'm told say the biggest hotel is as a it weekends programs cost war pa. Go for your pool, go for your party, Quintino. Go to go do one. Nani pa. Boy programs will be in the party, be a pool. It's no more fra. No, just me. I'm going to know. I be more pool. Dear my grabs your party.
No, put in anything.
Since how Mujare, so, and a Bimusia party. It's not you pay a good tell on. In terms of we can be a hot job. And I can also high hotel on my fafra. I'm over there. It's what happened was that
the first point was a problem.
The problem. And what happened was that and yet, among quite different hotel. They are all hotels rooms now with them. And after that game, management, Such changes in terms of
no, this
is what has happened. From so you from to
okay.
Me see asat anajo be 12-1 na Emerson Pong afi na wadani watchman enenam rooms no ebom so rooms no the referee no check so I think something that the IMC is last year. That same problem should not happen again. So the IMC should work on how they solve all these issues, you know.
Yeah, so bad. I kick my panty and
boys nima team manager Jumaya thing. So what else? Oh yeah. Boys I'm a team manager Jumaya. My team manager on na so tare do ho ha na otie sound e koso. Na obo promo nze ebi mu empanimfu a edem akọ match am so to ahia munye na mombra. Mo be fia you have freedom for everything. And there is more fun after life, after football. Until match now, Okoba, man for.
But you're going to programs or so on.
No, there is issue of standard. To depending on the location. Do do send a oh, one share your baby, you know. No, I could do rumor. Your baby now, man for your press. I will complain, baby, of the place, no could die. So if you follow the narrative, it's probably the best place. Oh, they went in for the best place. Also, sometimes I no more doors, contingent the doors. To wait when your hotel be there, rooms near 15 be 10 be. Yeah, best have a cousin and be die. Nentana water beggars could die, baby, soon banner win by we are near Bohas in Pennyfuchi. So, Romulo could baby, a quality standard. Just try and do something. Yet, here complain is a mobile Sunday, Wednesday, my bread. Intina Muntimisha. Say Breno. And yes, Sunday, Wednesday, in a break. On imagine saying and sometimes players would do Monte say, Nipam, you remember, you knew that them. No matter Faber show and no more anything, we're boy and away to us one. I said, no, just think about it. And you're one in a room. Any pam you knew that them. In the pam you know, I'm not them, and I'm going to say, Moko Faber or Baba Quabatum, Moko Farm, you know, system in Ababomo. No. What same boys, you understand, same boys. And I'll be home to play the rest of the league matches. Tinema say no coin beer, so you keep it. No, to keeping it in the an issue of statement. On say how on said to you, the coach, your friend coach, and what can you make a cost? Though some of the man members are aware, but I need to explain to them. Say you might be saying them right. So what they are saying. And in explaining it, for a team manager to have an issue with you, say, ebe dane and I say, we can't makandi. And your mom who said, salary in about 3 months. Almost share coin on the first what it for. Now, better on my bobon. Oh, my way. No crowd contract to create a Marco. But to have to fold game. Go to almost Shabone, Papa. You soon have fake up, be a new be a momo, almost or Ashabonena Bomosono. What now? Once that put my to back to back with put my own. And a Legon Park so back. Legon Park na has bobo on a last season boom home. Almost 10 hours free more FA Cup. Then you know. See I'm out. Obit me call obit a nations bit me a Diana and a question. Where am out put me mine. 3 seasons I'm out put my around 64. I'm Asha or near Bible Mount Legon Park near show. What is that? Then no. Unnecessary pressure. Name to Division 2 forget. Say munya boni bimbo sesen. Munya boni bimbo sesen. What you have to focus just salary me 3 Senate. Division 2 3 Senate. I mean you don't own Shahas Jesse Embed Tutum Papa so MN fan said no there is no excuse. We Krobiswa Ntina say Krobiswa there. Krobiswa nke Krobia ni wo bi ko ball e ni bibi. Hey fa Krobiswa. Colombia can't Colombia. No, not division 2 supporters are back. No more jubility. No more enya fancy ejina nadia su go press had the show. How can have to fold defenders? This basic error. Now one pass. Na bia mu nyina no yo yangwe na afi mbacho mama amamfo
no kre na nipa mpese obeti na kede no kre pe ka asema has players om do boy nrai kadodo na no so mo na esen commission division 2 for JC yes no credit na nipa mbezo mbeka yes that is season no time I bob you know ye bo omobo pre-season na make our confidence or has team has team de omo ye na moja share enye bibi exceptional o dem to utimi ko problem bi mo ufirima wo di moja share bi ena eba saa de na enlaste mi ku ewo mu ni say anase has players when you dey has and kabas on be support us even when we are saying say Ghana football players standard above form players class standard number form no to she players she has this sometimes young Kasasonche management they are not being fair to the supporters. How do you buy these players and you expect the supporters to make TS Kaba Stadium abere omo mo kono kra dum bi ntia team no mo do omo supporters ko mo ko stadium so to a players na mo ko stadium enye team na do say the house of folk it's not true and our ya supporters me support over stadium dey no be over stadium so to dey no ba be
turu wa food on bars on so ntimi mo
enti na je so omonye standard no men ka say bi omo players yes ya oba ku mienu bia but me to big teams there sometimes you need players with big heart too because pressure what has money kotoko man nya pressure ketwa eno na me teacher Taylor and no kasa about the influence of Ajimendua e was say omo team no de kwaje Champions League no wo de hwe has team ye we so to why
no game changer
wo de kotoko kra na me to mame ma kotoko so to mame ma kotoko enyoma mu yedin a wo de ya hwe samba nko a the kind of difference or the back to team ni mo eti ebi a coach ni so to oni option adwuma ope so obeye adwuma obeje adwuma no obeye but me sure say didi do amani what trans the din a meaning target almost set man no but to replace no what that is not Didi's material at least to win league or FA Cup for House of Folk it's no van to loto e go players na sem no ese ga kakra ko mo buo mo frimpon Kamara ne ablo obo mu no owura mu no hu so ba ema ne guo no se ka de ko mo bu team manager media maka say zito asema ye kan se ko si wo players no baby o motie na anka we blame the management but we a footballer zito wa so na ese wo show ho so team ko bo match team wo camp team wo camp na me zo to na say na mo kwa kodi 2 3 4 days bi obi ka say men ko fa girl and they say your personal life but team camp there at no point and we a footballer say team akọ camp sometimes even you don't know the spiritual backing at that particular moment around the team. Meetings na chairman Solomon Freno. They should almost first have players no more questions. Almost a reason to go lose to Obaseke. Because they were bad luck to the team. Because of attitude no more than they know. Me say me the management positions is here na me wo me we player bi o kan wo bia me twa no contract him. I'm telling you. At the end of the year, no, it doesn't even show respect to the club. And these were players, if you be patch once on Mobokotoku. Abroni Kamara, Mombakotoko, no me wine. No me wine. Team manager na Mokobono, none of the mobile. Na Guinea na Motia na Mobobo, Wabobo Guinea, no team na Obono, Moko Kambago for Bago show. Asam na Bentia. Oh, but that is the truth. How do you treat? I say, after they got to Kabana, yes, Kotoko. Kotoko by news, never discussing Kotoko. Players the Marco Shakam.
All right, you will put that. Zinia Kwaba,
Mr. Otuo, yeah,
Bibo, and
Debbie.
Okay, none obey.
Mr. Otuo, the Baham in Crown of
Phobia.
Meti hey, a friend question entry Collins. The whole Ghana. Northern sector, a year free northern, upper eastern, western, near in many Accra so folk supporters chairman. About that you say me boy. Apart from some year chairman or northern region, 3 other northern regions and 5 from Po. I can't home. Me na me control bibia. Yes. A jumanti and I'm was Sometymer. Na me wa me ye adwuma nyina yi. Me so tuo in the next 5 hours o frame me am watermale. Kesi am ka say. In the next 5 hours o frame me. Me free ha be me watermale no. Na me ko no e ya hoboabo a ye di be hia team no. Wonim say ne Karela na e bo sand. Na me executive so mo wo esrem omo de reporter bre me say me mra wa fidie so. Na e kwa akiri. Na menka assemble ko mienu bi ma free board no eye to be afede up to the last person in the team NTA say say eniema omo ye no eye match ya ye boy wo pobi man say no no omo de ba ma omo ma enyame na meka o me supporters no tie ni o mi so tuo say un say me ma ha me kasa say omo say se eniema e course wo pobiman no enu bi e na omode ba yesere omo nka na 3 points no eniema ben 1 yetimi mpanyifo bebre akasa so aka munya akasa me ne omo ya adwen wo niema bebre ho enu a mitie Abbas e wo boss anadwo no niema Abbas ka nyina me ne ya adwen omo wiase e we misa Otuo problems e wo ha so folk no me free soro no e na eba na free soro no be kan semba ko mienu bi na I take responsibility of that mpanyifo bebre wo hono ma o ma bobra wo man yi mu o ma bobra no e do tem bi na team o mo support said ye yina ye wo house ya me no was na yi opportunity bi ba serve wo house board so a na o do nimdie abaso ba sam mpanyifo ni bebre o mo de o mo nimdie ba house no so no be do board no so pe na no kreka ye o mo de me na make us ne owura Professor Adimabedu Akosa wa bobra wo man yi mu pa
oga board no
yes na mu ya na kwesi agiman tourist board former okan board hu sisi ya de na aba anti ano kreda ho a mpanyifo ntimi nka biom owura andani Stanbic Bank a highly reputed person in the banking sector and oye ohene ewo bishigu ewo tamale e kure biase de nti no nka board ne ho biem eye me say no kure bi wo ho na wo ka na oni mpanyifo anya problem ewo board ne so na nka team ya ye wo ho yi coach Masudi Dramani na ye de na to apaso a ye di na asemi ye nyina ye nim ne reputation in Ghana football awakọ Europe mpa ko coach se coach decision will take ye say ebia players are me feel say munta mobi we ye FA Cup mama opportunity na musumu mobi Aziz Adam yet only fit amale onye bi mo striker that's a coach na ma opportunity say unsu bobi oti ase na say selection ye da ayi su ye mamu opportunity mo amuta bobi ene ayi na say division 2 se mo ntimi ammo enyi wo
na we dey for board ho be
na me kire e for board ho na ya te niema bebre won frama mu
ebi ne zain
se players ibi wo hono ma yentua o muka
bo no mbogre ntua o muka
sa
niema opportunity
ma me ka se mtio se so tuo me no ti hei me by next week adwuma me ye December ketu ye betua me me ka oti ase enu nti se nipa bi wona dia no well motivated na se coach would eyi omo a coach si omo wa abrochi ebampo na say structure here has ye we mpo muntimi nya okay the reason is that eniema bebre koso a nukuredie ede me ka no ha coach no me ben no me ne no eti senuanom na mum I thought say decision a ono take ye no he thought was the right decision say omo opportunity ba an working into no obi abetimi ade say ye me a nukureni ka me de adadafo no 6 na bebo na me de new for no 5 abo what in me no kan pon ke bi omo ntimi enhye but ene abaso say no nti ye bo
nti do kan say see an on be de amomo ma ho
me supporters na eka
because ye wo
na
no mo ya adwene
minimum ya agree because your welfare officer with team nim. Welfare officer one team manager. So when the player na mo no ye training na psychologically on your balance na your problem pia. E wo say hu na hu problem e wo mu no. Catch up Californian players ne ka. Coach yi etwi ne car free ne fie e no ba training. Ofi pram no ba training. Muntu man e dan wo ko bi man. Ono na di sika to fuel. Up to now,
including the other
including the other technical staff. Nano sapon beka yese ada Nano sapon ebeka yese me can say me can and I take responsibility and I'm saying that Sanyema way across no ball won't mean ya jai they are successful in other areas. So football no so won't mean ya jai. Now you support to mana you can be full and pomuntiana mo per resource.
Okay.
So sana mo Dr.
Mike program because to sit na wa frɛ. Doctor say what massage and
physical therapy and wellness center.
Physical therapy no
we have this modern machines a massage nerves, stimulate your nerves. And if you have pains in your body, any part of your body, so the athletes now Vanessa ko AC or now to me MC however machine there machine na be boa man
Jana will be ano
e chana me bia no
e
so high tension
3 p.m.
Pakiko no 3 p.m.
Okay. Now one we invite you on.
Bebrebe.
Just a bit my baby.
Just a bit my baby. Masa bit my baby.
Man e masa.
Hey, boss the tia no.
How can you go?
You bit my baby.
Okay.
Said but masa so ba. And
I be all here the son here be
I'm not in crab by. Phone na ba ansana.
I got to go back pick up
and I tertiary so I need to see boss one, you know.
Okay. Teacher I'm to 3 o'clock back guy attention massage never be example
your thermal acupressure acupuncture anything that will help the body better.
First no be late 80s and 90s no so win there na obaponi Dr. Sebi Dr. Donko and Dr. Sebi.
Yes.
Into our Safo, Newtown, Abokum, Stadium, 0.5, that they so about those two are near the Oya de Abaco.
Dr. Donko,
empty, young lady, any better, Amaso, na Dr. I high tension for no, Yakona massage, no, Dr. Ike or senior, or Casma.
Premier calling for.
Okay. I know you might be okay.
I say na ko ya. But don't say
you can watch.
Organic so on just to.
Organic na man na pakiki na boko. Organic na pakiki na boko. We don't talk about you. Unim say and then we me am me no na obedi nkomo. Me no am me nom. Ya ire nom ene omo na bizoto me no obedi nkomo. Bizoto unim say pregnancy so ba
Oba for
fro.
Ninsane.
Oh, ninsane. Ete ne na think of. Now, me be kind of baby. Also, pregnancy and having a baby, your hormone level changes. When you are pregnant and looking after a baby can be stressful and tiring. Now, so do I mean go say your sex drive does not return to normal after pregnancy. The reason why a man SMB test it not make us actually. Se yo tebiano zoto ufa onyinsɛn nyinsɛn de say di papa yi na yeka
onyinsɛn wuwia
onyinsɛn awuwia
still and returning
because no